welcome to another DM's Montreal beer review. Today we're reviewing Paulaner Salvator, which is the original German doppelbock or double bock. Referring to Michael Jackson's Bock once again, we will find out what this beer is about and a little bit of the background history. So, this was actually brewed by the monks back in the days to sustain them during the Lent. So, reading from the book. Germany's most famous spring beer is made by the Paulaner. This brewery was founded in 1634 by monks in the Order of St. Francis of Paula. They brewed an especially malty beer as liquid bread to sustain them during Lent. They called it Salvator, Latin for Saviour. The brewery is no longer owned by monks, but its products still include Paulaner Salvator. The new season's brew is ceremonially tapped each year before Lent. This extra strong lager had a head like whipped cream, a rich deep amber kind of colour, buttery malty aroma, and a toffee flavour drying in a long enticing finish. Then he goes into more of a history about the beer, but I guess that's not really important right now. So this is a small bottle, 7.9% ABV, and this is actually from last year, so it's kind of aged. I don't know why. My liquor store, maybe they haven't received the new sort of batch from this year, or maybe they just stopped carrying this. But anyways, I was lucky enough to pick up a few of these, just to try 2008's Paulaner Salvator. Without further ado, let's open the beer and get to the tasting. So the cap is a golden version of the standard Paulaner cap. And here's the pour. Now bocks are it's a variety of a lager, but they tend to be stronger, a bit more complex usually, and they're particularly popular in spring. So right now it's March, pretty much spring, and so yes, seasonally that's the right time to drink this kind of beer. As you can see, it's a nice kind of dark amber kind of color, could be copper. The head is a nice kind of one finger thick head. Not entirely white, just a bit of a tan color to it. I can actually smell the beer from far away, but I'm gonna give this the scent test. Yeah, hoppy, at the same time it has a nice toffee kind of scent to it, and I can smell, that caramel malt kind of component. It's a nice pleasant smell, not too strong I guess. A bit reminding me of a Scottish ale for some reason, I don't know why. Anyways, for the taste. That's nice actually. Haven't tried that many bocks, especially the real German bocks. I've tried a few Danish versions like the Fax. Didn't particularly like that one. This one actually has a nice caramel, toffee flavor to it, with a nice hoppy bite to it, I guess. And the finish is a bit dry, but it doesn't linger too long. Pretty good. The mouthfeel is definitely medium to to strong body kind of. It's quite. It doesn't seem too light. It's kind of thick. Even though the beer is not cloudy or anything, there's no extra sediment or anything like that. Overall, I suppose this is a bit expired, so could refer to it as an aged beer as well. But I quite like this actually. For a beer that's 7.9% strong, it's kind of drinkable. It's drinkable enough. Don't feel the alcohol that much. And I'm serving this relatively cool, not too cold. So there's enough flavor to it. Nice kind of bready finish now that I've had a few sips. I guess that's why they call it liquid bread. Once again, I'm going to come back to this with my final thoughts. So far, my forecast for my grade would be somewhere in the low 8s probably. It's a good beer. Not for everyone, not my favorite kind of style, I guess. But really worthy. And so I'm back to Paulaner Salvator. I quite like this beer actually. It's definitely better than the bocks I've tried before. Has a nice kind of heavy mouthfeel to it. Some people might not like this. I actually like beers that are more like thick and, you know, of course this is not something you want to rush with, you know. It's good to take your time drinking this beer. And once again, this only proves my point that Paulaner is an exceptionally good brewery. I used to be a huge fan. If you see my beer mat over here, yeah, pretty much anything they brew is at least decent, you know, if not spectacular, just really good. So yeah, once again, to sum it up, a nice kind of bready feel to it, really sweet. Yeah, if I haven't mentioned that, it's a sweet kind of beer, bock, usually sweet. Nice caramel touch to it, quite complex, enough complexity for me. A nice kind of spring beer to start off your spring, until it doesn't get too warm outside, I guess. And once again, for 7.9%, it's drinkable enough. I mean, some beers that tend to go up to 8% can be quite a hassle to drink sometimes. So I suppose that's a good thing. So for the grade, I'm going to give this 8.1 out of 10. It's definitely it's not going to be my favorite or anything like that, but it's a good beer, it's a good bock, it's a good brand from Paulaner, and if you like bocks, you're probably going to love this. If you haven't tried bocks, give it a try. If you see it somewhere, I'm sure it's going to come to many places now that they've brewed fresh 2008 batch of Salvator. Thanks for checking it out. Please rate and comment on my video if you can, and I'll see you soon with another beer.